The window is open for you. Go. Go look. Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor. Go. Go. I don't have none of your toys to throw. Go out the window. Go. Okay, here, I could throw this. Look. Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor and hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell so you could get that thing whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about being a woman with dreams and goals and ambitions and aspirations, and how sometimes we give all of that up for a man. So I'm waiting for a few of you all to join me. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Come on over. Come on over, love bugs. If you are catching this on the replay, hey, make sure you do me a favor and drop me a pink heart and give me a shout out. Give your girl a hey, Love Jones. So, of course, we're doing our usual get ready with me. Absolutely. We didn't do one of these yesterday because, I was doing a couple other things and we just didn't get around to it, but we did do a late night live. Check that out. It was really good. The conversation was good. A couple people called in. It was good vibes. I think I might do another call in show maybe tomorrow. Depends on how I feel. Hey, Nikki. Shouts out to Arizona. Hey, PJ. Thank you. How are you guys? Where y'all at? 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 So this is Black Opal True Color in the color Beautiful Bronze. My tan is not tanning as much as it was because I haven't been out in the sun as much. But we gonna change that. We gonna change it up. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Hey, Saint Marquez. Hello. How are you? Hello. Hello. So there's this clear woman on TikTok, right? She's going viral, and her name is Ballerina Farm over there. And she legit got accepted to Juilliard. She, first of all, Juilliard in New York City, to be accepted to Juilliard, that's not just a hobby or, oh, I'm trying to chase a dream. No, you have to be exceptionally talented to get accepted into a school like Juilliard. Make sure everybody up in here is hitting the like button. It's three dots at the top of the screen. Hit the like button on the right hand side. Give me a thumbs up or double tap the screen. Thank you. Stopping through to show some love. Yeah, shouts out to you, E Money. Make sure you like the video. So Ballerina Farms, right? They got married when she was really young. She was still in school. She was like the first ballerina at Juilliard to perform pregnant. And she's still young. Like she's only like 34. I think she's not like, she's still a young woman. She's not old or anything like that. But as soon as they got, hey Chantel, shouts out to Memphis. As soon as they got married, like he coerced her to get really married really quick. Like I don't know that she was ready to like jump the broom as quickly as he was. He saw her. He thought she was absolutely beautiful. She was really talented, clearly, because like I said, she was in Juilliard. And in order to get accepted into that school, you have to be like gifted and exceptionally talented, especially in the ballet program. Like, baby, they don't just accept anybody over there. Like you got to be in the top 1%. It's like the Ivy League of fine arts, pretty much. So super talented. I use the word coerced because of how quickly she got married and how quickly she got pregnant. That was not in the plans for her. She knew that she loved him. She felt like she was in love with him, but he proposed to her within, I think, 3 months of them knowing each other. And then 6 months later, she was pregnant. And she did an interview outside of the article that's going viral right now. I saw a live interview of her actually talking. And she was like, I really loved New York City. Like, but her husband didn't want to stay in New York. Like once she had given birth to her first child, she was content. She wanted to stay in New York. She wanted to continue to pursue her dreams of dancing because she absolutely loved it. That was her dream. That is what, woke her up in the morning. That was her happy place. That was her peace. And her husband was like, yeah, we can't raise a family here. Her husband's dream was to have a homestead. He wanted to have a barn. He wanted to have a farm. He wanted to have a trad life. And let's keep in mind, her husband is absolutely a billionaire. From what I gathered, his family owns JetBlue Airlines. So they have money, right? They're not skimping on the dough. They're not pressed for cash. Like that's not their situation at all. Like they have money, right? So she says, well, we wanted to move and get a farm. That's not what we wanted to do, because she said in another interview that she was super content and she would have been more than happy to stay in New York. That was her dream. So she did what her husband wanted. She moved to a farm. I don't know where they live, like what state they're in, but probably somewhere in Utah. I believe they're Mormon or something like that. So a lot of them are in Utah for whatever reason. I don't know. And then she got pregnant again and again and again. And she said that so the person that went to interview her, but her husband stayed and inserted himself in the interviewing process, of course, because that's what controlling narcissistic men do. And she was like, yeah, I wanted to have my own ballet studio on the farm, but my husband, once we had kids, what was going to be her studio and her art space was converted into a school space and a study space for the children. So this woman's whole identity, her whole life was just snuffed out. Everything that she wanted to do, everything that she wanted to be was taken away from her, and she was so young. And this is why men love younger women. It's not just because their bodies are tight and they ain't sleep with that many people and oh, they're better. No, it's control. It's easier to manipulate a woman that's in college versus a woman that's 30 years old, that's still fertile, that can still give you a baby, that has more value and more to bring to whatever perceived table. Y'all keep asking what could a woman bring to a table. She's more intelligent. She could actually assist you and be a helpmate in way more ways than a 20-year-old could ever be. However, a 20-year-old's mind is more malleable. A 20-year-old is easy to coerce. It's easy to push your agenda. It's easy to push your bottom line when a person is 20 years old versus when a person is 30, So this man got her on a farm, tucked her away, and kept having her to pop out babies. Like she legit has 8 babies now. She just recently had a baby. She has a bosom baby. And she really loved ballet. She said she really wanted to be a ballerina. Like that was her ultimate dream. But she was like, oh, the husband was like, oh, it's still our dream. We still have dreams. Like just basically taken over. Like you could tell that he controls her. And she married him super young. She was still in college. So she didn't have have a chance to actualize her dreams. She didn't have a chance to fully develop her own individuality. So I also saw a video of theirs where, first of all, wait, let me get this out before we start talking about that. Hey y'all, hey everybody. She had 8 children without an epidural. And you can clearly tell that's what her husband wanted. However, she said to the interviewer when her husband stepped out of the room, I had 1 epidural and it was the best pregnancy. It was the best delivery I had ever had. And it's because she had some pain medication. So clearly her husband and their traditions and their ways of doing things won't even allow the woman to get an epidural. This woman cooks everything from scratch. They're milking cows. And keep in mind, they're billionaires. So they're not tapped for cash. They can outsource labor, but he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to outsource labor. He wants to see her suffer. He wants to see her struggle. 8 children, and he won't even allow her to have a nanny. They only have a babysitter to come in when they do their date night once a week, because that's something that he wants to do to keep the romance alive, to keep the relationship thriving. And as far as she's concerned, she does all of the housework. They have a cleaner come into the house, I think once a week. So she does all of the cleaning outside of when the cleaner comes in. She does all of the cooking. She does all of the food prep. She also works on the farm, and she takes care of 8 children without any help, and they can afford it. Now, if that's not your husband trying to torture you, then I don't know what the fuck is. I'm sorry, you're trying to torture me because you can afford it, and then people are like, "Oh, well, she likes it. She likes it." She don't like that. This woman in this article, her husband said sometimes she has to lay in the bed for a week straight due to exhaustion. You mean to tell me this lady is so tired, she's so worn down, she's so exhausted that she has to lay up in the bed for a whole week straight? And they are filthy rich. They can hire people to come in and help, and yet they don't because he doesn't want that. Child, I wish I would. And this is why I always scream out, "Take me to Petco." People say, "Oh, where's your husband? Oh, you don't have any children. Oh, you're gonna be a cat lady." That sounds better than being a domestic slave, because that's what that woman is living. Sounds like slavery to me. Slavery with money. Always have to have sex. So you know she's always sleeping with him if she stays pregnant. He's keeping her barefoot and pregnant. He's not allowing her to have any, help. Thank you, Jesse. What an evil man. He's a billionaire. He definitely has like 20 mistresses. Probably. Thank you for the super chat, boo. He legit is not like allowing her to have rest. And people are like, "Oh, she chose this, she chose this." Yes, she did choose to marry him, but we gotta keep it real. Coercion is a real thing. And I don't think that she perceived that her life would actually turn out the way that it did. I don't think anybody is gonna think I'm marrying a billionaire and I'm gonna have to cook and clean behind 8 kids day in and day out without any help, and he can afford to hire help. Why would you intentionally make your wife suffer to the point of exhaustion that she has to lay in a bed for a whole week straight? That's not normal. Granted, I like to lay down. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. If I'm not working or doing this, or I love to be in my bed. I love to just I listen to a lot of informative type of content. That's what I like to do. I'd rather just lay down and, if I had children, clearly I would be up doing things with my children. So I'm saying this to say I understand that maybe she just needs a break, but they legit said she is so exhausted that she has to lay down. It was not, "Oh, she's just tired, once a week." No, this from exhaustion. As women, we get our monthly or whatever, so sometimes we need a break and we just want to lay around outside of doing the work. Like, I work and do what I need to do, and then when I ain't got nothing to do, I go and lay my ass down. But outside of that, to feel like I physically cannot get out of the bed because I am overworked and I have a billionaire husband is fucking torture. Argue with your father. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all cannot get up here and convince me otherwise. Y'all cannot get up here and convince me that that man is not trying to intentionally alienate her by taking her out of the city and putting her on a farm and keeping her pregnant. This woman has so much life to live. She has so much to offer the world. And you can see, like, he named the farm Ballerina Farm. I would feel like you're trying to play in my face. Ballerina Farm. And I don't even have a dance studio on this farm, and they have acres upon acres upon acres of land. There's no reason why, if your husband loves you and it has money out the hoo-ha, buku cash, and you're a dancer, you're an artist, why wouldn't he build you your own studio? They have a whole gym on their compound. They have a whole gym, like a laid out gym that looks like a professional gym. Why wouldn't you build your wife a dance studio? Out of love. Why wouldn't you do that out of love? Sometimes men get with you because they see your light and they want to contain it. They want to put you in a cage. They want to trap you in a cage. They want to trap you with babies. And they swear that women just be out here trying to trap men. No, men be out here energy harvesting off of women. They see your light and they want to contain it. They want to use it for themselves. And I saw people leaving comments like, "Oh, she's like one of the ballerinas a music box that he has sitting on his dresser. And that made me feel like, damn, I don't feel too bad because she's a clear woman and they uphold the patriarchy. But I do feel bad because she's a woman, period, and she doesn't have any autonomy. Like, she legit just does everything he wants to do. So I seen another video where they were on vacation. They were in, I believe this was like around Halloween time or whatever, because she had the kids and she was in New York City and she was beaming. Like, you could tell how happy she was to be back in New York City. And she's like, yeah, we're on vacation. Like, we're in New York. Like, she was so excited. She still had a baby strapped to her. She's walking. She's like, I took the kids trick or treating. Fast forward, she's like, oh, this is the last few days of our trip. So we decided that we would drive upstate New York to find a farmhouse. Bitch, why would you leave your farm to go vacation on a farm? That was her husband trying to steal her joy. Why would your husband take you to New York, take you to New York City? He knows that you love New York City and you miss it. And you yearn for that piece of yourself that you had to leave behind there, and force you to spend the rest of your vacation on a fucking farm at a farmhouse. When we just came from a farm, we live on a farm. Every day is a farm. That is torture. That's intentional. That man wants to see her miserable. He wants to remind her, your life now is a farm, bitch. You're tucked away on a farm forever. Don't get used to this comfortable. Don't think that you're going to come back to the city. He knows that she will flourish and thrive. And people like, oh, well, he's a billionaire. She has 3 million followers on TikTok. She's also in beauty pageants still. You think that she don't have money tucked away? She got money too. All of the brand deals, she has her own money too. She don't need to be with him just for the sake of the money. Now, as far as the kids go, that would be, I don't know how that would work out. But money, she got money. You don't have 3 million followers on social media and you not making a cool 6 figures a month with the brand deals. F what you're making off of TikTok and YouTube. But brand deals alone, you're making a cool 6 figures, probably over that monthly, especially if you're monetized on multiple platforms. So she doesn't need the money. It is the fact that as young women, we are sold the dream that being a wife validates your motherhood. Having multiple children validates your motherhood, your not your motherhood, your womanhood. And that's not true. That lady is miserable. He forced her to have 8 kids without an epidural, won't allow her to get any reinforcements to help her out. And what really took the cake is that this man, it was her birthday recently. She wants to go to Greece. Mind you, they own JetBlue Airlines. His family owns JetBlue. She wanted to go to Greece. So he gives her a box that looks like this. Didn't open it, didn't package it, didn't put it in a nice package or anything. He just give her a box that legit came from the goddamn wherever he ordered it from. Do you know it was an apron, an egg apron? And when she was opening it, she was like, oh, I hope this is tickets to Greece. It was a fucking apron with little slots to gather eggs. So once again, he's reminding her, bitch, you're a domestic slave. I'm going to give you a present so that you could do more work. Like what? Thanks again, Jesse Bush. I think he's the L. Who knows? A apron, and she wants to go to Greece, and it's just like you can afford it. Like that man is torturing that woman. He's torturing her. She's 34. She's still young. She still has youth. She could still go off. The thing is, she got 8 kids. And she's still attractive. She's an attractive, clear woman. Her body is nice and fit. She's blonde. She got blue eyes. She's, the cream of the crop as far as the clear women go. She's slim. She's athletic. She works out. She knows how to cook. She's fully domesticated. She can remarry like that. And she could she could snag her another rich one too. Because she already has access to that. She already has access. So she could legit go and snag her another rich man. Period. Jesse Bush, can you do me a favor, boo? Can you type my Cash App? It's $ Love Jones TV so that I could pin it. Thank you. Everybody up in here, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button. It's free 99. You never get the notifications. I don't know why. You love my mustache. I love your mother's. Thank you, Jesse. That man wants to see her suffer. He gets off on it. And he wants to keep her in her place. That's what it is. Because who overworks their wife to exhaustion when you are loaded with cash? Like that just doesn't. I feel like you're intentionally trying to torture me at this point. Loaded with cash, and she has money too, and he probably will not allow her to hire help. Why won't you allow your wife to have a nanny? Y'all have 8 kids, 8 children. Who is a gold digger? She has her own money. What are you talking about? It's always people that's broke. Y'all, you a broke ass man talking about somebody's a gold digger. He's a sadist. I don't know what he is, but clearly he don't love that woman like that because you got all of this money and your wife is suffering. She got to take a week off sometimes to rest from exhaustion. That's not right. Dang, I think I put too much in my nose. That is not right. Good afternoon. Can you all hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed? Subscribe to the channel. What's up, Michelle K? Thank you, Ayana. This is Juvia's Place, Barbie Rose, Blush. Thank you. Make sure y'all subscribe. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Thank you. I do model. So I'm saying all of this to say, women, do not give up your dreams for a man. Just don't do it because it doesn't pay off in the end. It really don't. Like, it does not pay off in the end. You don't be fulfilled. And I'm sure she loves her children. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure she loves her children, but I'm also sure that she loved being a ballerina. And people will say, oh, you can have both, you can do both. I'm sure it's possible, but you have to have a supportive partner. You can't do both if your husband is a fucking billionaire and he's forcing you to do manual labor to the point of exhaustion and constantly keeping you pregnant, whereas you don't even have a moment to focus on what it is that you want to do. And you know he's not allowing her to use any type of contraception. So it's not like she could say, oh, can we just like not have a baby this year? Like, and just let me, work or just let me. I don't know. I don't know if she still wants to actively be a ballerina, but she could open up a dance studio. There's so many different things you could do when you are classically trained in that way. There's so many different ways that you could express your creativity. And now she has like a large following. She has a large platform. So she could also like, do content where she's like dancing or teaching dance in her content. And it's just really sad to see how a man will snuff the light out of a woman. They do it every single day. And then they tell us, you're worthless if you don't have a man taking your light from you. If you don't have a man that is not fulfilling, if you're not living a life of servitude to kids and a man, then you're not a real woman. And that's a scam. That's a scam. I don't think that women that don't desire that, or women that really do have big dreams, and women that are talented and anointed in a different type of way, should ever snuff out their light just for societal standards. What about the good men that support their wife or girlfriend, their dreams? You speak on your experience, not everyone else facts. That's not what I'm talking about right now. The title of this live is women don't ever let a man mess up your dreams. That's what we're talking about. There are men, I'm sure, that support their wives and do good things for their wives. I never said that that didn't exist. However, there's more men that require a woman to stay home and to be barefoot pregnant with a wet cooch and a dinner on the table so that he could fulfill his dreams. And they want women to be a helpmate to them. They want women to, ride their coattails or be in the background and be in their shadow. I've experienced that multiple times. Thank you, Celeste. I've experienced that multiple times, you know? And once again, multiple things could exist at the same time. I never said that there's no such thing as a supportive husband, because they do exist. But the example I gave was clearly not a supportive husband. All y'all want to do is pivot and deflect all the time. He not around all the time because he has to be busy. I'll be chewing birth control like bubblegum behind his back. J. Marie, I'll go and get that IUD, get that joint stuck right up there. So I ain't got to pop no pills. You ain't got to see me do nothing, okay? But the way that's going, he probably has someone going with her to the doctor, a cousin, a aunt. Y'all know how that is. Men like that always have somebody watching you like a hawk 24/7. You don't get no privacy with a man like that. You don't. She acts like men are out here living their dreams. We are risking our lives daily to support our wives and kids. Men are living their dreams. And even if and a lot of men are not risking their lives. Stop lying. Y'all are not out here fighting on the front lines. Y'all are not going to jobs that's dangerous. All of y'all do not work to where y'all scouring buildings and on scaffolds. Stop lying. Y'all get up here and lie all day. A lot of y'all couldn't even bust a grape talking about y'all all out here risking y'all lives. It's a lot. And women are going to work as well. And this woman is working as well. Even though you consider her a trad wife, a traditional wife, she still works. Making content is a job. I don't understand how that goes over everybody's head, but that's a job. What I'm doing right now is work. It's a job. Taking care of 8 kids is a job. Running a household is a job. So you're working. Women work. Women don't just not work or sacrifice. Having a baby is the ultimate sacrifice. You are legit risking your life to bring a man's child into this world. That's the ultimate sacrifice. Your mother sacrificed her body. She sacrificed her health. Women's teeth fall out, their hair fall out, their bones get brittle. All sorts of things happen during pregnancy and childbirth. The woman bringing you here to this physical plane is the ultimate sacrifice. Then don't have kids. I don't ask to be born. Shut the hell up. Have my baby, please. I'm a new subscriber. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. I mean, what you're saying is basically like saying every white person is racist. Shut up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? And we give up our career too. It's a given. Hello? Babies need a lot of attention. You don't get to live out your wildest dreams and be a mom without a supportive partner. And we got to be honest. In the average relationship, the woman is the one doing the sacrificing, not the man. I wish I would be honest. Y'all lie so bad on this internet. The woman is almost always doing the sacrificing, not the man. The man is not sacrificing anything when he pairs up and partners with a woman. The woman is always sacrificing. Always. Happen to service a man, happen to service children. Once again, risking your life, bringing a child into the world. Then that stupid person gonna say, "Oh, well, don't have kids. I ain't asked to be here." Then when we don't have kids, y'all say we not doing what we supposed to do as a woman. When we don't get married to y'all say, "Oh, that's why nobody don't want you, and you washed up, and your life gonna be dangerous." And y'all always worried about the single lonely women with a cat that's minding their business. Y'all need to worry about these single older men that's preying on young fucking kids. The creepy older men that's not married. That's what y'all need to be focused on. not women, because we still are assets. We still give to the community. We still a part of the village, even if we don't have our own children. What are you sacrificing exactly? A woman, your mother sacrificed her life. She sacrificed her body. She risked her life to bring you here. Have some fucking respect. You don't see other women complaining you're not special. Other women complain all day, and I am special. I don't know who the fuck you think you are. I don't know who you are, but I am special. So what would you say then? Thank you, Yazrael. I've been working 16-hour shifts and haven't gotten your notifications. I miss you a lot and I'm sorry. Thank you for the super chat. It's all right. Life be lifing. Do you look out for kids in your neighborhood? Absolutely. I do. I look out for kids, period. You don't have to provide nearly as much to the community as men. Yes, I do, because men don't provide shit to our community. As a collective, melanin rich women provide way more to the black community than black men do. Why y'all getting up here lying? Stop lying. Hey, Hera. Everything that's built, designed, invented, maintained in our society is done so by men. That's a lie. You are supposed to build shit. Physically, you are supposed to, but you did not invent everything. Y'all lie. The same way to clear people steal inventions and patent things is the same thing that men do to women. Y'all think that we didn't come up with a lot of inventions? Y'all think we didn't create things that y'all stole from us and put your name on it? Y'all think we don't help to run society? Stop lying. Yes, agreed. We are not just mothers. We are aunties, sisters, big cousins, and daughters. Exactly, Crystal. Men don't do anything. Most of them are lazy. Can you pin me because I have 0 files? No, I cannot. Girl, talk it up. You're doing good. Thank you. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Yes, a clear women complain all day, but did you... Look, don't get up here trying to challenge me. All built and maintained by majority men. Okay, congrats to you for being an actual man, a stand-up man. When's the last time you built a house, Scott? You're special, and that's why I'm on here. Thank you. Scott, when's the last time you built something? When's the last time you built a house? You're alone. I wonder why that may be. Because I choose to be. What the fuck are you talking about? And who says I'm fully alone? Y'all gotta be crazy if you think it ain't a man sniffing behind me at all fucking times. It has to be crack. Thank you. You built the house I live in. You did? You built the concrete I walk on. Not you. You ain't did shit. I asked you when is the last time you built something. You didn't build this. Honestly, the last time I seen somebody laying concrete, it was a Mexican man. To just be quite honest. The last time I saw somebody building a house, it was a Mexican man. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's backbreaking labor and you wouldn't last a week. And I'm not supposed to because I am a fucking woman. Duh. I'm not trying to compete with a man. I don't want to build a house. You should build a house. Take your ass off my live stream and go outside and pick up a fucking shovel, Scott. That's what you need to do. Pick up a fucking shovel and pick up a brick, Scott. That's what you need to do. Go and build something, Scott. Pump a tire, Scott. Thank you. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Everybody up in here, subscribe to the channel. I need to talk like a chocolate brown. Oh, yeah, that part. What's the purpose to bash just men, black men? I'm not bashing men. I'm telling women to not give up their dreams for men. And now if you feel like that's bashing a man, then oh well. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for the donation, boo. I appreciate you, baby. Women have value in our society. Exactly. Men have value too. That's why I said you need to go outside and pick up a shovel. You need to lay some concrete, Scott. Nobody ever said men don't have value. Like what y'all just cannot remove yourselves from a situation. Y'all are so vain. Y'all think everything is specifically about y'all. Y'all are very pack minded. But not pack-minded when it counts, though. Only pack-minded when y'all feel like somebody's talking about a man. Like, please. This is the wrong brush. Never let a man kill your dreams. I don't understand how y'all offended by that. Well, I get it because y'all are the type of men that kill women's dreams. You want a woman to be barefoot, pregnant, cooking, doing what it is that you tell her to do. Only aspire to be somebody's wife, which equates to free domestic labor for men. Like that's really what it all boils down to. And y'all tell women to choose better. Y'all don't want. I'm telling women to choose themselves. I think love is beautiful. I think it's amazing if you could find, or partner with a man that's actually supportive and that's not intimidated by your light. But that's rare. And I think that you men should talk to each other about being better for women, being more suitable. Can the mods just delete and block the hate where they at? I don't, none of my mods are up in here right now, but the hate is okay. It's all good as long as they're not too disrespectful because it adds to the engagement of the channel and haters make you famous. And I'm building. So a little bit of drama, a little bit of hate, it adds to the show. If it gets to be too much, I cuss them out and I just block them. Should women give up their dreams for children? No, I don't think so. So this is my thing, right? If you really have something major that you want to accomplish, I don't think you should have more than one child. But even having one child, the child often grows up with abandonment issues because that mom leaves the child, pawns the child off to her mother or to somebody else and leans heavily on the village. Do I have paper? I do, but I don't have it pinned and I don't know it right off the top of my head. I think it's attached to my email, but I don't know. But then the child grows up resenting the mother. So why put a child through that? Like don't have children. If you know there's something major that you want to do in your life, I don't think you should bring children into a space where you can't pour into them the way that they deserve. That's my opinion. And I know like a lot of us, we grew up with mothers that made $1 out of 15 cents and that did anything that they could do. And it's just like, but the struggle though, the struggle, why go through that if you don't have to? We should be encouraging people to have kids. Why? So y'all can just say, you ain't nothing but a single baby mama. I get shamed for being a baby mama every single day. And I don't even have no fucking kids yet. Y'all claim, oh, people should have kids, but then y'all shame women for having children and the father leaving, it's the woman's fault. Make it make sense. The math don't math. Sometimes things don't work out. Even if you get married, you could get a divorce from your husband. And then what are you? You let him hit it raw, and you shouldn't have said it. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom, and then everybody's bashing you for it. Single mothers get treated terribly in society if a man decides to leave or if things don't work out with the man. It's terrible. But you don't remember me, baby. I don't know you. Yep, they need mommy 24/7 for the first 3 to 5 years. Sacrifice for sure. Body time, lost experience in my science career. Yeah. Don't have children's ladies. Don't worry about daddy. Government will take care of you when you do. Are you going out today? Uh, no, I don't really. I'm gonna make content. I'm gonna go and take a nice walk. I was thinking of maybe taking myself out for some dinner or something. I don't want to be bothered with anybody, so I'm not gonna let anybody take me out. But how old are you? I'm a grown woman, baby. Why not just avoid the baby mama drama altogether? Baby mamas are huge drama queens. Oh, black men? Wait, what you mean? BM is baby mama or black men? I don't know. How about get married first before having children? Maria, you know what? Getting married does not guarantee that your husband won't fuck you over and have you scrubbing the ground in a pit of hell. Getting married does not mean that your husband ain't gonna have you at the ghetto toxic circus with a bitch knocking on your door talking about where my man at and I'm pregnant by your husband and I'm coming to your woman to woman. It does not guarantee that you won't get a divorce and still end up a single mother. So ultimately, I personally believe that women should have children because they are ready to be a mom, period. If you're married, if you're in a long-term relationship, if you're fucking a sneaky link and you get pregnant and you do it because you are ready to do it. Don't do it because of a man. Because guess what? A man could leave, a man could pass away, a man could treat you bad, a man could just say, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. And then guess what? You're still going to be a single mother. So only have a child because you want to be a mother. That's it. That's the only good advice that I feel like I could give anybody is to have children because you truly desire to be a mom. And I think that that is beautiful. I think motherhood is a beautiful thing. I think it's amazing to give life. I think it's amazing to have love and to have a family unit. I think all of that is beautiful. It needs to be done for the right reasons. It doesn't ever need to happen out of desperation. It doesn't need to happen out of coercion. It doesn't need to happen because people are shaming you because you don't have those things. It needs to be natural. It needs to be organic. And you need to be with somebody that loves you, that cherishes you, that respects you, that protects you. And that's not going to try to like lock you away in a cage and snuff the light and the joy out of you and intentionally make you suffer. Um, there should be no reason to have kids because of a man because they might want a kid, but they ain't the ones dealing with them. Exactly, Chloe. I was married and had two children. I end up a single mother. Exactly, Crystal. Because they keep saying marriage, marriage, marriage. Do you know how many women I know that are single mothers that was married when they had their children? Erica Mena was married and she got two children and now she's a single mother. J Lo was married and she had twins and now she's a single mother. Mariah Carey got married and she had twins and now she's a single mother. Kim Kardashian was married. She had 4 kids, and now she's a single mother. Khloe Kardashian is a single mother. She wasn't married, but I don't know what the hell she had going on. You can get a new man if one unalives. If my wife went to a restaurant with a man, she called it a business meeting. What should I think about that? I mean, if she does business, then why don't you trust her? 2 seconds and don't procreate with this. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm blocking you because I don't like the way that sounds. As a man, I can promise you one is a single mom by choice. Yeah, because we choose to have babies with men that leave. Men hate to take accountability. It's like accountability is like y'all's kryptonite. Accountability is y'all's kryptonite. Y'all don't ever take accountability for nothing. Thank you, Yazrael. I hope you all subscribe and come to her live as soon as she gets on, so you can understand the topic and not jump to conclusions. They always do all the time. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Um, these people are all famous. Stop trying to act like this is what life is like for normal people. I know normal people that got married and are single mothers. So what are you talking about? I'm referencing single famous people because if I told y'all Natasha was married and she y'all would know who the fuck I was talking about. Duh, El Stupido. I'm giving you a reference to somebody that you know. And of course, if it happens to a famous person, then you damn right it could happen to a regular bitch walking on the street. Like, come on, use your brain. Use your brain. Stop. Don't come over here trying to challenge me. They hate accountability. It really is, Ashley. Thank you for answering my question, but I'm a traditional man and see that as cheating. Two things can exist at the same time. Thank you. Women can choose better partners and men should be more responsible fathers. Period. And don't I tell women to choose better and do better all the time? All the time. Make sure y'all subscribing to the channel if you are not already subscribed. I'm a single mother, but my son's dad was very present in my son's life. There's too many single mothers out here. If that's what you want, cool. But I would love to see more Black families. I would too, Maria. I'm not saying don't get married. I'm just saying getting married doesn't automatically give you a cloak and dagger of like protection. Unfortunately, it doesn't. There's so many women that's married and they are still single mothers, married single mothers. And there's a lot of women that's married and they're absolutely miserable. But because they want to look like a strong family unit, they allow their husbands to dog walk them, to go out all times of the week, every night of the week, while they at home with the kids, and they just show up to family functions. They just show up to family things to show a united front, but their husband is out dicking and dodging. There's the most happy and content people are married men and single women. You ladies should take good counsel from women who have successfully relationships with men. Who says I don't have successful relationships with men? I'm not sitting up here saying, talking about getting married or not. The title of my live is Don't Let a Man Take Your Dreams from You. Y'all like to pivot. Y'all always pivot to this, and I go with it because I'm just flowing with the flow of the conversation. Why wouldn't you take advice from me? Because I never let a man, I did at one point let a man fuck up my dreams, and now I'm living my dreams. I'm walking through my dreams. Y'all will see me build my dreams because I didn't let a man take them from me. So I am a person that you should listen to. I'm not a single mother, so I am a person that women should listen to. I am dating, so women as dating should listen to me. Now, I'm not up here saying married women need to do this and married women need to do that. Now, that if that's what I was doing, then yeah, you shouldn't listen to me. You shouldn't listen to me. If I'm sitting up here telling you how to run your marriage or how to get a husband, then you shouldn't listen to me. But that's not what the fuck I'm doing. Exactly, Crystal. My parents are married and we don't do that much together. He doesn't come to restaurants, sometimes not even on birthdays because they got into an argument. It makes me happy. I can talk to you. Yes, Kai, hi. My wife is always makes me take therapy. I think it's because she's clear. Single mother is also good. There you go, y'all. I'm a black man and married. That's beautiful. What shade is your makeup? Where's the palette that I use? I can't really show it to you because it's like falling out. Let me see if I can try. So I use this color right here. So it's like a dusky rosy pink. And then I use this color called Dream It. It's like a metallic orangey brownie. And then I use a chocolate brown on the outer corners. Love Jones, beautiful, young, and so much wisdom. Thank you, baby. My wife followed her dreams. We met in college. I love that. Definitely chase your dreams first. Exactly. Men should never be able to take a dream from you. Exactly. Now, how many women have we heard say, we hear these terms? I lost myself in my relationship. I lost myself in my marriage. That is such a popular term because it is so prevalent in marriages and in relationships with women. This is what I hear married women say. This is not me saying that. And just women in general that are coupled together with men, marriage or not, they always say they lost themselves, or women that have kids. Oh, I had the kids, so I couldn't. I stopped doing what I really love to do because I had the kids and I had to take care of the kids. We hear that all the time. You rarely hear a man say, oh, I had the kids, so I didn't go out for that promotion, or oh, I had the kids, so I stopped taking these courses in school, or oh, I had the kids, so I couldn't you learn this new hobby or learn this new trade. You don't hear men say that as much as you hear women say that. I know I did when I was married. Hey, Ebony, I'm not pinning you. Don't keep asking me that. I never hear a man say he loses himself. Thank you. That's my whole point. But you hear women say it all the time, and yet these men will get up here and lie and pretend like that's not the truth. Oh, you need to choose better. That's why you a cat lady, bitch. What? What do that got to do with the price of tea in China? Don't let a man take your dreams away from you. I'm not telling women nothing crazy. I'm not saying anything bad about men. We get into these other conversations because of what y'all come up here and say, and I interact with y'all. Men continue to do them because they're selfish. And they know they got a woman that's going to take care of their household. They don't got to worry about what's going on with the kids because they know they have a woman that's going to make sure their kids are okay. Are you one of those women voting for Kamala based on race? Thank you. That's nice, sensible man, but every man is not like you. Men handle stress better. Why you Men don't, please. Men get the fuck up and leave and they do whatever they want to do. A lot of men are very self-absorbed, they're very self-serving, and they're very self-centered. So stop lying. Yeah, they may not complain, but if something is not working for a man, he's gonna leave. The average man is going to do what he wants to do. He's still gonna go hang out with his boys. He's still gonna go, to work however many hours he needs to. He don't give a fuck about finding a babysitter. The average man don't give a fuck. They handle it by leaving. Exactly. They gonna get the hell up and go and do what they need to do. If this not working, they on to the next. Why y'all lying? I was married for 18 years and divorced, then married for 20. Now I'm a widow. Aw. I'm told I mean with cold eyes because I'm not going to be as period. All men are not selfish, but the average man puts himself first, and women could learn a lot from men. These men just be lying. Thank you. They get up here and lie like a Persian rug. Yeah, shouts out to the men that are good husbands and good partners. Yes. You just told me to stop lying and then supporting my statement. Y'all got to understand that multiple things could be true at the same time. There's no one way to think about things. There's no one perspective. There's no one way to look at things. Multiple things can exist at the same time. I wish that y'all would understand that. Why are men this way? That's why women are the thinkers of the world. That's why we are usually the brains and the operations behind a lot of the things that y'all see, because we can think in different ways. We don't have to only just see gray. We see color in a different way than men do. We see a more range of colors than men. A lot of men are colorblind and can't legit cannot see as many colors as a woman could. Y'all don't gotta like what I say. I don't give a fuck. Now we're gonna go in with a little bit of glitter. I haven't done glitter in a while. Traditional. That's nice, Sarah. I'm happy for you. Do you want to build with a man? What does build with a man? What that mean? Do I want to build? Absolutely not. Not at my big age. I'm not building shit with a man. I'm building myself, and a man need to come built. I'm not Barbara the fucking builder. Absolutely the fuck not. He already has to have his stuff together, okay? And then we create something new. I'm not building my fucking from the ground up. I got me fucked up, and I do not. What you help him to build and give it to the next bitch. We done seen that time and time again. And y'all can get up here and lie and act like that's not true if you want to. So do you want a man? Who says I don't have a man? I don't understand. Y'all think that I don't have access to men? Y'all think men are not around? Do I want a husband? I'm not in a position to be what a lot of these men require a wife to be. So do I want to get married right now? No. And I'm gonna be quite fucking honest. No. Now, having a man around, there's always a man around. Y'all don't be dense. Do I care about age and all that? No, I don't. I don't live my life like regular pedestrians. There's women that get married at 50. There's women that get married at 40. The sound went crazy. Can y'all hear me? Always a man around that's not looking to marry me. Baby, yes, they're all looking to marry me. Who said that? Who said a man is not looking to marry me? Y'all comprehension skills is at an all-time low. Did you not hear what I said? I said I don't want to be married right now because I know what a lot of men require from a wife, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to be subservient to somebody. I don't want to always have to be at somebody's beck and call. I don't want to do that. It's a choice. Now y'all could sit up here and think that I'm not married because I can't get a husband, all you fucking want. But I don't want to be what the average man thinks his wife needs to be. I don't want that for myself. Not right now. Not while I'm building what I'm building for myself. I've dealt with men that wanted to get married, but what I would have needed to do was to not do this and to not be me. I want to marry you. Thank you for the super chat, babe. And I've done enough sacrificing of myself, altering myself for men, so I understand how men operate. And I'm not doing that anymore. So what's my main focus is to build what I'm building, period. It's not about a man. I don't give a fuck about that. I really don't. When I feel like I want to have companionship or be bothered or whatever, then I do that. They heard you, love. Is gaslighting that part. Oh, but a man don't want to marry you? You see how they make it seem like if a man does not want to marry you, then that means that you're not valid as a woman. When that is the furthest from a truth. So what if a man never asked me to marry him? So what that mean? I'm not a human being anymore? What does that mean? I'm not a woman anymore? I'm not a person with thoughts and opinions anymore? If a man never asked me to marry him, what does that mean? Does that mean that I have no value? Is that ultimately what these men try to say? That's ultimately what they're trying to say. The deflecting. How am I deflecting? I answered your question directly. You just lack comprehension skills, and you're not getting to me the way that you want to, I guess. What you're trying to do is not working. So that's what the issue is. There's no deflection. I legit answered you straight up. I don't want to be of service to a man. I don't. I don't desire to do that. Not at this point in my life. I don't desire to have to share everything that I'm doing with a man. I don't. I don't desire a man to have access to my bank account. I don't desire a man to feel like because I'm his wife, I can't get up here and do my show the way that I want to. It's not big enough yet. I have to create the businesses that I'm working on. Well, they're already created, but strengthening them. That's what I'm focused on. Men are always around. Men that want to marry me are always around. Men are the easiest thing to get. It's not hard. And a quality man. Because y'all love to say, oh, but is he of a quality? That's because y'all know a lot of y'all ain't shit. And you all feel like a lot of good men don't exist. Look at these women in here and their feelings. That's my opinion. I don't even know what you're talking about. I asked you to marry me daily. I'm sure no man has ever told you that you weren't valuable. No, no man has ever told me that. People love me. Anyone that has gotten an opportunity to know me loves me. They love it here. They don't want to leave. They get upset because I won't allow them to have me in the way that they want. I'm not an undesirable woman. I'm just not. No matter how y'all like to try to come and twist it or make things seem, that's not my lived experience. Y'all don't know me in real life. Y'all see me get up here and do a show and talk to you all. You don't know what's going on once I turn this camera off. You don't know what type of propositions. You have no idea. Men are shallow. Just because I'm attractive, it's easy to attract a man. I'm intelligent. I'm entertaining. I'm sexy.
I know how to cook. I have good coochie. I know how to suck a dick. Like, it's not hard. Like, men are easy. It's a choice. And I know that y'all can't fathom that because y'all feel like, oh, ain't no way. Oh, if a man don't like, no, women have choices. Women have options. A woman can choose to be single. A woman can choose to not want to be married to a man and devote her life to a man. A woman can choose that. Y'all do know that that does exist. It's not because she can't get a man. Like, y'all cannot be that dense. And y'all cannot be that fucking vain. And this is why I say men are self-absorbed and they're very self-serving and they're very self-centered, because men think everything is about them. They think everything is surrounded about them. Everything has to be whether or not you got a man. That, if that's not sucking your own dick, then I don't know what is. Oh, you ain't got a man, so you, why do I have, well, who the fuck are you? Who are y'all to whereas I have to have that in order for my life to make sense, or in order for me to be lit, or in order for me to be beautiful or to be desirable? That's a lie, y'all. It's a scam. Everything is not about a man. And women are waking up and showing y'all that these days, and y'all can't fucking take it. And this is why y'all come up in my comment section and say, oh, the men you really want may not want you. And like, how do you know that? How do you know I'm just not in a space to be ready to be with a man, to be a wife? How do you know? You don't know me. Stop projecting, because that's how you feel. You at you, sir. Look at your name. I'm not even about to, sir. Y'all really just think that everything is about y'all. Everything is not about y'all. The world does not rise and set on a man's ass. And this is why I say women need to decenter men, because we really gas their heads up to make them think that they're the fucking prize. Like, we're not the source. We're the source. We are. A woman is fucking magic. The things that we could do, a man could never. And we can't do what a man could do. And I don't want to do what a man could do. If I wasn't married, I would marry her. Y'all is crazy. It rises and sets on us because responsibility lies with men if anything goes wrong. Well, a lot of things have been going wrong in the black community, and black men haven't done shit about it. So, next, we have been rising to the occasion. We have been being the pillars of the community. We have been rearing the children. We've been starting majority of the businesses. Next, shouts out to the UK. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Subscribe to the channel. Oh, this is what I was about to do with this. Next is flash. See, look at how creepy crawling a lot of these men are. We don't mind the collapse of society to make our point. Yeah, because women naturally create and men are naturally destructive. Thank you for proving my point when I say that. I have a sister who is gorgeous, but she has been single since forever because I feel that men are jealous of her. Oh, and she is successful as well. And men just swear it's all about them. Oh, because you ain't got no man. If you ain't got no man, then you ain't popping. Bitch, men, you got to beat a man off with a stick out here. And quality men. I meet men and I be like, okay. But then it's just, men are very needy. Like, men are like children. I don't have time for that right now. I need to really build what I see. I have to see this come to life. I have to see it manifest in the physical before I could really pour into a man the way that men require. Men are very needy. Thank you. You are magic. You put a spell on me. Thanks for the super sticker. I was wondering why you always seem irritated when I pass by your stream. Maybe try to have a little fun. I could care less about color. I'm not irritated. If I seem irritated, I'm talking, I'm responding to people that come in here saying crazy stuff to me. So if I seem irritated, it's because I'm responding to people that, you know, I'm responding to people. And I do have fun. I make these lives. I've curated this channel specifically to speak to women, but men love to come in here and try to push their agendas because men need to make everything about themselves. So they start these conversations that I wasn't even talking about, and then we get into these conversations, and then that's what happens. Now I see why black men date other races. Yeah, and make them baby mamas too, so they can have their good old time over there. I don't give a fuck. We don't care. Because guess what? Y'all motherfuckers can't stay out of a black woman's comment section. Y'all can't stay out of a black woman's business. Look at you over here watching me. Bitch, why is you here, ho? Why is you here? Hey, Indica baby. Can't keep a black woman out your mouth. Black women this, black women that, 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 black women this, black women that. Like, what the hell? If we're so undesirable, no one wants us in, leave us alone. Just leave us alone. But y'all can't seem to do that. I wonder why. I wonder why. The irony. You talk like a man. You shouldn't talk about your mother like that. You really shouldn't talk about your mom like that. Your feelings are showing right now. Y'all will never gaslight me. You will never gaslight me. As a man myself, you need to have confidence and reassurance within yourself before projecting onto another person. I can hear a lot of immaturity and delusional that's in the male community these days. That part. Thank you, Natalie. I don't like when men come in women's spaces and try to tell us what to do all the time. But do you see them talking to each other, telling each other not to abandon their children, to step up in the community, to actually graduate high school? Because a lot of them don't finish school, to stop committing crimes. Like, they don't go into spaces with men to talk to men, to try to encourage them to be better. All they do is punch down on women, mansplain, and try to force women to adhere to their whim and to submit. Why don't y'all like start an army or something? Like, why don't y'all like build a base? Why don't you guys get together and like, I don't know, build a factory or something? I wish I could have found a black woman like this before I got married. Don't say that. I'm sure your wife is good. I'm sure your wife is good. You don't tell Democrats to leave y'all alone when the elections are near. Sir, you're not going to pivot this conversation. You keep trying to come up in here to push your bottom line, and it's not happening. To not be thoughts. What? These goofies in here do the most. Go argue with your mother. They need to go argue with their father, because a lot of them don't even know what their father is, but they blame the parent that stayed. Dude, wife probably don't like him. This is a beautiful and articulate black woman. Thank you. No one is arguing. Stop it. We're engaging. Blah blah blah. My wife like me. Y'all hate y'all mothers. They're never in other spaces professing their love for them either. If I'm punching down and you are below, Jerry, fuck you. I'm blocking you. I don't got time for this. Good evening. Nima, that was a good one. All women know a victim, but no man knows a perpetrator. It's because they see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil when it comes to each other. They turn a blind eye. I'm married. Happy Saturday. I want French toast. I might go to the diner and get some French toast. You think when you get married, you won't see women you fancy. Diners got big. No, diners only got 2 pieces of French toast when you order French toast. Can you show your feet? No. Creepy crawler. Do you like fried chicken? No, I don't. I don't eat chicken that much. I mean, it's tasty. I remember what it tastes like, but I don't consume stuff like that on a daily. Very, very random. I don't cheat, but I see women. Okay. Most people attract who they are, so that's why you take time to look at yourself in the mirror, because if you are dysfunctional yourself, that's what you're going to attract. I agree with that to a degree, but sometimes that's not always true, because a lot of healers attract broken people as well. People that need therapy attract therapists. So I get it, but givers also attract takers and users. A vulnerable person can attract a predatory person. I'm not showing you my feet, you creepy fucking crap. I'm blocking you. If I see something weird, I'm gonna speak my mind. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Eve Hanks. Oh, it's literally glitter from the Juvia's Place palette. Thank you, boo. Yeah, I love ombre too. That's my favorite. So my lip combo is always gonna give ombre. So once some lip kits get popping, y'all know it's gonna be some. Thank you, Ola. Thank you. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you, Sarah. I bought these earrings in a city near 34th or 28th Street in Manhattan. I get a lot of my jewelry over there. Thank you, guys. Yeah, these are my favorite earrings. Kind of like Indian gold imitation, but it also looks like the Oriental buildings in Thailand. Thank you all. Okay, I'm gonna make some content for TikTok, and I'll be back later. I think I might go get some French toast. So if I do, I'll take you all with me, and we could talk about another topic over there. I don't understand why these men are so emotional. When you don't agree with them, they start with the insults. Yeah, would you travel to Thailand? I would, but it's too far. Like I don't know that I could do a long flight. So I would already have to be like over there, like across the pond, and then like kind of travel through the countries while I'm over there. Like I probably would have to take a flight to like London, which is like 5 hours, 6 hours at most. And then while I'm there, like just spend like a whole month going through Europe, Asia, Africa, like like just getting there by like a train ride, you know, backpacking essentially. Tab, what's going on? Why are you going back and forth with people? You need to relax. I have two younger sisters that are from Thai. Their mom is their mom is Thai. All right, I'm about to get up off here. Like I said, never give up your dreams for a man. Always put you first. Decenter men. A man is not the center of the universe. You are. You do the choosing. You have the power. You hold the keys, okay? You don't need anybody. Learn how to be a warm-blooded animal. This life is your own. Don't allow anybody to take it from you. Don't allow anybody to take your power from you. Do what you love. Only become a wife and a mom when you truly are ready. Don't allow people to make you feel less than a woman because you don't have a husband. Because like I've said about Ballerina Farm, a lot of women are domestic slaves and they're not happy, and they grow older and they become resentful. And the only thing you have when you are older, from what I've learned from speaking to older people, when you can't get around as much as you used to, are the memories that you create from the life that you lived. That's your highlight reel. So do you want to remember a life of just chasing behind a man or feeling like a man is above you and that's all you're worth? Or do you want to remember how you tackled your dreams and accomplished your goals, and probably in addition to that had a man and a family? What is it that you want to remember? Memories with the cat. Cats are amazing. I'm a cat lady. I love my cat. Bambino. Bambines. I love my cat. We make good memories together. He's not problematic at all. Having cats does not mean that you know, not having a good life. Cats are spiritual animals. That's another reason why they try to demonize cats. You have to think about everything that they try to demonize. Cats are spiritual animals. They protect you from the spirit world. They see in a different dimension than us. Cats also help you to manifest things. Do you hear people demonizing older men with nothing but a fucking dog? You don't. You gotta ask yourself why. You gotta ask yourself why. Why aren't the creepy older men that's creeping behind kids and teenagers not demonized for being old, lonely, decrepit, broke, busted, disgusted with a dog? You don't hear anybody saying that. You gotta think about it. Why are people always trying to demonize unproblematic women with a cat? Why are they trying to turn you away from a cat? A cat is a spiritual animal. Stay woke. Anyway, show up as her, be her. The world is a stage. You are at the center of it. Life is a movie and you are starring in it. Don't ever let anybody try to tell you your worth. Don't ever let anybody try to tell you you're not worthy. Y'all see them do it to me all the time. But that's a crock of shit. I'm a beautiful woman. I'm living the life of my dreams right now, and I'm going to make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And I decide and I choose who gets to be a part of my journey. There's people all around. There's people that have been waiting in line for years. Be yourself always. Go after your dreams. Make them come true. If you cannot stop thinking about it, if it keeps you up at night, then you should do it. You should do it. Okay? Spread love is the Brooklyn way. I'll be back later. I love you. What's crazy is you, Negro. They be hating. Men hate me so bad. They be hating on me so bad because I am a desirable woman. I am a beautiful woman, and they don't have access. Later, love bugs.